Hi, Neil here from Neil Brown Reviews.
I'm glad you can join me for this walkthrough of the Bitdefender Total Security 2017 running on a Windows 10 system. Now we're going to do a walkthrough of the console of the Bitdefender. Let's have a look. First we have a look at the rescue environment. What pops up is the option to restart the computer and it'll take you into a rescue environment directly. If we have a look at how you can manage scans, we see both you have the option of a quick scan and a full system scan, or otherwise a custom one. If we have a look at the tool options, it comes up as a one-click optimizer, a startup optimizer, anti-theft and disk cleanup. So let's have a look at the one-click optimizer. So I've done the one click. It's doing a disk cleanup, finding what junk files may be available. Now often these systems, when they go through, will find more files as potential cleanup than they actually achieve when they do the cleanup itself. It should be not too far away from the estimate to the actual cleanup amount. Look for registry and looks for privacy issues. And if we have a look at what these actually are, if you have a look at the disk cleanup, you can see it's largely temporary system files and other things. Help files. Registry issues are software locations and help files. The privacy cleanup throws up cache, cookies, history, temporary files from different browsers. So we'll let it do the cleanup. So it's doing its disk actual cleanup rather than the analysis. So it's taking a bit of time to get started. Now it's going to do its disk cleanup and we'll see what sort of numbers it comes up with. So as it's doing its disk cleanup, it's taking a while to get through it. So we'll just skip ahead to the end of the disk cleanup. After 33% quickly jumps through the others. So 33% was disk cleanup being completed, which was 1/3. So now it says what issues are fixed, some remaining, and it got reclaimed 11 gigabytes. So have a look at a detailed report. Actually takes us to a file that has a lot of details, more than we can really look through. So we'll leave that and have a look at what else we can do. We'll run it again just to see how we're going in terms of cleaning up, and it didn't really find many more files to clean up, which is reassuring. There are some systems I've tested which keep showing large amounts of files available for cleanup but never really achieves it. So at least this cleans up what it says it's going to clean up. Now I'll try the startup optimizer, and what it does, it analyzes the startup list of programs that begin with your computer and gives us here a list, and if you wanted to make them start up later, that would speed the startup. We can have a look at what we can do with this cleanup, and when we look at this, it's really a summary system of getting into your drive and seeing where your extra files might be. So it does a scan and presents it in a pie typed or a multi-level pie chart, which will pop up, and you'll see all the different types of files and what's using the most file space. And you can drill down further and it further breaks up things. So for anti-theft, it actually then takes you onto the web and gives you the opportunity of logging into the Bitdefender account that you've created, and you can use that to track where your phone is and do some remote wiping. So let's have a look at this bit that popped up, give us some options. So one is having a look at what the antivirus settings are. This is Windows Defender reporting on other antivirus systems. So you can have a look and see which ones are in the build. And you can see here you've got what network firewall, virus protection, saying Bitdefender's turned on. Talks about security settings and account control. So if we look at the settings, you can see there's password protection, displaying your security widget, and if you turn that on, a little widget appears in the bottom right corner. We can turn that off. That just gives you a continuous feedback. If you have this bottom one, the support, there's product documentation, how you can contact support. Have a look at the notifications. It shows you all the stuff that's happened, things like allowing applications to access the network. If you have a look at data, it shows what app protection, file protection, and web protection has been used. And you can actually go to a central activity dashboard, which again gets you to sign on to your Bitdefender account on the web, and what they call Bitdefender Central gives you information, gives you what tune-up options there are, gives some community choices of which ones you might not want to start up when Windows first starts. You can have a look at other devices, and here we can see that there is another device that's not protected, hasn't downloaded and installed Bitdefender at this point in time. And we have the option of removing tracking that device if we want to. And also the other option then is having a look at Parental Advisor, and we'll go into more detail on another program. Subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified when we release new videos. Visit neilbrownreviews.com for written reviews and info, and also great deals on security and internet software. Cheers for now, from Neil from neilbrownreviews.com. Thank you for listening, and remember to subscribe and click the notification bell.